In Joe Hill's gripping horror tale Horns, 2009, we follow Ig Perrish, a young man who wakes up one morning after a night of debauchery to find devil horns sprouting from his head. As he grapples with this bizarre transformation, Ignatius seeks to unravel the meaning behind his newfound appendages and grapple with the sense of abandonment from a higher power. The novel, penned by Joseph King under the pseudonym Joe Hill, earned nominations for prestigious awards like the 2010 Bram Stoker Award and the 2011 Locus Award. Hill, known for his best-selling debut, Heart-Shaped Box, crafts a chilling narrative set in the town of Gideon, New Hampshire, where Ignatius navigates a world fraught with suspicion and accusation. Ignatius, feeling like an outsider in his own life, faces the added burden of being suspected in the brutal rape and murder of his girlfriend, Merrin Williams. Despite his innocence, the weight of public opinion bears down on him heavily. The story unfolds as Ignatius grapples with his newfound demonic features, initially dismissing them as hallucinations until their persistence forces him to confront their reality. Seeking answers, he turns to medical professionals, only to discover that his horns hold a peculiar power. They compel those who touch them to reveal their darkest desires and secrets. Emboldened by this revelation, Ignatius explores the depths of his newfound abilities, reveling in the power they afford him. However, his excitement turns to dismay when even his closest friends and family, including his own parents, express their belief in his guilt and shun him. In his desperation for solace, Ignatius turns to Glenna, his casual girlfriend, only to find her preoccupied with her own sins. As she confesses her infidelity, Ignatius grapples with the realization that he is truly alone in his plight, abandoned by those he once trusted. Through Hill's masterful storytelling, Horns delves into themes of guilt, isolation, and the corrupting nature of power, weaving a chilling narrative that keeps readers on the edge of their seats until the very end. Ignatius initially views the horns as a burden, until his friend Terry drops a bombshell. He knows who killed Merrin, a man named Lee, the same man Glenna had been with. Seeking justice, Ignatius resolves to gather evidence before exacting revenge. Amidst his quest, memories of his once unbreakable bond with Lee flood his mind. Recalling their pact to prioritize their friendship over romantic entanglements, Ignatius reflects on the pivotal moment when Merrin entered their lives. Though initially drawn to her, Ignatius steps back to preserve his friendship, while Lee's advances are rebuffed. Ignatius believes Lee's resentment towards Merrin led to her demise, fueling his determination to see Lee punished. Meanwhile, Lee broods over Merrin's rejection, consumed by rage and entitlement. His violent act, a culmination of simmering animosity, marks a dark turn in his already troubled history. Yet, unrepentant, he remains defiant in the face of his sins. Confronting Lee, Ignatius finds his powers ineffective against the unyielding killer. Determined to seek justice, Ignatius enlists nature's aid, embracing his perceived role as the devil's instrument of retribution. In his eyes, Merrin's fate signifies divine abandonment, prompting his allegiance to a forgiving devil over a seemingly indifferent god. Their confrontation escalates as Lee attacks Ignatius, igniting a fiery showdown. Despite surviving, Ignatius plots Lee's demise, luring him into a deadly trap. In a brutal exchange, Ignatius emerges victorious, orchestrating his own disappearance to conclude his vendetta. In the aftermath, Ignatius vanishes, leaving behind a trail of vengeance and unresolved questions, his actions driven by a twisted sense of justice and a desire for retribution. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.